And I just got curious, like, how much does it take to break a window?
I should be smart for a living.
My roommate, Ricky, who's also a cat,
I wrestle with bowling because...
family events should be as competitive as they can be without losing the fun.
And we went there, and let me tell you, in 2026, Loyson does not have it all. Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to the Walking Rooted podcast. My name is Wayne Charles Rosinski, and I'm here with my co-host.
My name is Jesse Jorgensen.
You don't have a middle name?
Jesse David Jorgensen.
Jesse David Jorgensen. We're back from the holidays.
Yeah.
So the icebreaker question, just what is something you enjoyed over the holidays?
Oh, man. Well, that gets into one of the stories I was going to tell. Should I jump right into it?
Just jump right on in.
Well, my family is from Montana and North Dakota.
Okay, Eastern Montana.
Montana's
a big place.
It's way bigger than most people realize.
It's huge.
It's huge. So we went to Minot, North Dakota, to a hotel that had water slides.
Wow.
But the water slides were closed.
And you didn't know that when you got the reservations?
No, I do think it should be a law that hotels have to tell you if their pool is closed, don't they?
Because that's a big deal.
It's a big deal to me. That's how I pick a hotel.
Right.
Is if it has a good pool or hot tub.
I think I remember a brief story from you years ago where you would like stay in a hotel locally to use the pool.
Yeah, in Minnesota, there were some hotels where I lived in Minnesota. There was a hotel that would allow you to pay like $10 and come use the pool.
Yeah.
And so I did that a couple times.
You're a hotel pool guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, and I don't know if other hotels do that, but they should.
Yeah.
You know, on these cold, chilly days.
Yeah.
To be able to pay $10 and go sit in their hot tub.
Absolutely.
I would do that regularly.
Right. Okay.
Anyway, so we had a good time, and I one of my favorite things was just getting to hang out with my nieces, and the older set of nieces are just getting older, you know.
That happens,
which is fun. But we had a time where we just sat around telling stories, and they were interested in hearing us tell stories from when we were their age.
Okay.
And at one point, one of my nieces is like, you know, like I finish a story, and she turns to I think my sister or something, their mom, and she's like, "Now you tell a story," and it has to be about something bad that you did.
Oh my!
Which was very fun and fun to watch my sister try to come up with something bad that she did.
It wasn't too bad, right?
I had plenty of stories, but
your sister, their mom, or your sister,
my sister, their mom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's a weird to tell because they're 8, 9.
Yeah, they're 8 years old. Yeah.
So like to find a story that's like, this is something I did that was bad, but like isn't like the worst? Because you don't want. I don't think you want to tell your 8-year-old the worst thing you've done.
Right. Well, but we were thinking when we were kids, you know. Yeah. And so I probably started that because I thought I would tell them, be a little bit vulnerable, tell them some stories of things I did that was bad. So I'll tell you one of the stories I told.
Excellent.
There was this window, like the house we lived in had window panes that you take out.
Were those new in Montana, windows in houses?
No, I guess the reason I'm describing it is because it was an old house with the old style window panes. Yeah. Like you don't usually take the window panes out of newer windows, but that's funny, yeah. But so during the summer, the window panes would come out, and my dad had stacked them up against this shed, and I played outside a lot. And I remember seeing this window leaning there, and I just got curious, like, how much does it take to break a window?
That's a scientific wonder. Yeah.
I'd never broken a window, but like all my friends had, or all the cartoons that we watched, or like all the shows, like somebody, kids break windows.
Yeah. Hit a baseball through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
classic.
about. And I've never done that, so I was just kind of curious. Like if I drop this rock, like from here, I'm not going to throw it, but just kind of drop it. Like, would it break the window? Do you think it would?
I do think it would.
It does. It does break the window.
Okay.
And so I did that, and I instantly realized, oh no, I broke this window. Like, and then you're faced with the common, predicament that is in all the shows or whatever for kids, where it's like, do I lie about this?
Right.
Yeah.
Like it could have been an accident.
Right.
It wasn't.
It definitely was not.
Like. You didn't intend to break it, but you intentionally did the thing that did break it.
Yeah, I definitely did. So I went and told my dad, and he was so kind and patient about it, but he did say I had to help pay for it. And
That's
so
fair.
My next memory, because this is a long time ago, I just have these memories in little sections, but my next memory is us laying on my bed, dumping out my piggy bank and counting out the change.
Right.
And I remember we counted it all out, and he took some, and he said, oh, "That's probably enough. I'll take that. That'll pay for the window." But as an adult, it's like it was probably like $1.10 or something like that. Just like little coins.
Right. But it was enough.
Yeah, but it was enough, and
it was enough for you to understand that like, your scientific decision had economic consequences.
It did, and I felt it, and I learned my lesson. So that was one of the stories I told my nieces. We had a lot of fun doing that. But yeah, what was your Christmas like?
Man,
did you do anything?
Have you? I became a holiday handyman.
Oh wow!
Because if you have a lot of money and something goes wrong in your house, you probably just call a guy before you even figure out what's wrong, right? And he figures out what's wrong. And then you pay him.
Okay.
We don't have that kind of money.
Okay.
We're not poor. But we don't have call a guy money if something goes a little wrong.
Call a guy money.
And I'm also like, I'm just handy enough. Then like I could probably watch a YouTube video and do that. Yeah. So we have 2 bathrooms in the house. One mainly my parents use, one that mainly we use, and the one that my parents use. Elijah Reynolds replaced that toilet like 4 years ago.
Okay, yeah.
It toilets every time you need it to toilet.
Nice, that's what you want.
Like unless you really toilet, then you have to do. But like, it's a good toilet.
Okay.
The one in the bathroom that we mostly use has been there as far as I know since I was 7.
Okay.
Like I don't remember that toilet ever being changed out as a kid like that, and it has been limping along for the last 5 years.
Okay.
Like I've changed the insides twice, plunge it, snake it, all the things.
That's all handyman stuff.
And then it just got to the point where it wasn't flushing well at all, and then like it wouldn't flush anytime. I'm like, well, I don't think it's time to change the insides again. I think the insides are doing everything they need to.
Okay,
like I said, in the last 5 years, this is the second set of new insides.
Yeah.
So it's not. I changed the flapper 6 months ago. The actual flapper there. I was like, I think it's time to just change the toilet.
Gotcha.
And so I watched a couple of videos. I was like, well, it feels like the main thing is the wax ring.
Yeah.
Which is good because that's not too hard. Yeah. But also once you put it down, I'm like, well, this was in the right place before I put it there. I assume it's in the right place. I don't know how you check that.
Yeah.
So on Christmas Eve, I drove to Home Depot and I bought a toilet.
On Christmas Eve?
Christmas Eve.
Did people think it was like a Christmas gift?
No.
Did you should have, for fun, put a bow on it,
right.
like leave it under the tree.
Right.
This one's for the family.
For the family. For all of us. For all of us. No, so that was Christmas Eve. And then
really?
And then New Year's Eve, my mom texted me and said, hey, there's some water around the bottom of the water heater.
Oh.
And so I Googled that, and it seems, to the best of my knowledge, if there's water around the water heater, like you just go by.
Was it hot water? I'm just kidding.
like you don't have it checked. Like that's just it's just sediment and it has rusted or rotted away.
Okay.
I'm like, it's just this water heater, which is fair because the water heater's been there a long time.
Yeah.
It was from Sears and Roebuck.
Okay.
Like there used to be a Sears in the 3-room mall.
Deliver on the train.
I think so. Yeah. Pony Express brought it. It was, So I was like, well, so I guess I go buy. So New Year's Day.
Okay.
I bought and installed a water heater.
Wow.
Because I was like, man, a water heater's like, it's 2 water lines and 3 electrical wires. Like, like I said, I'm just handing it. Like, I feel like I could watch a couple of videos and do that.
Yeah.
And,
well, way to start the year fresh.
Yeah, and my birthday
brand new water
my birthday is next week, and I'm like, I really don't want to change a major appliance on my birthday.
But it sounds like you should.
I don't know that I should.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
that
don't
I
have
should.
to.
There's not much left. Like since we've been there the last 5 years, new fridge, new stove, new dishwasher, new range hood that sucks the air out.
Oh, okay.
2 new toilets, new kitchen sink.
You guys are just starting all new.
New bathroom sink in our new washer and dryer.
Okay.
So besides my parents' bathroom sink or shower,
there shouldn't be anything that needs it.
Yeah, we redone our shower because it used to be just a bathtub.
Oh, okay.
The guy did that.
Oh, okay. You called the guy. Yeah. Called the guy for that.
After that, after he did, I was like, I probably could have done that.
Okay.
Like none of that looks
but
that hard.
now you know.
Now I know.
Yeah. I'm curious. Now you said Christmas Eve you did the toilet. You were on the worship team for Christmas Eve, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So was that on Christmas Eve
I was a plumber and a drummer.
Not too often we get those. And did you change the toilet before the service or after?
Yeah, it was my Christmas Eve morning was.
Christmas
changing out a toilet.
Well, that's awesome.
Drove into Home Depot.
Thanks for drumming after plumbing.
Yeah. It was.
That's a good deal.
It was a hoot.
Oh, that's awesome. Wow.
So yeah, holiday handyman.
And you're starting fresh with a brand new water heater for 2026.
Heating that fresh water.
Yeah, I love that.
Day one.
That's important.
I think it really matters. And I bought our previous water heater didn't have like a drain pan at all.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't have a drain drilled anywhere, which is less than ideal, I understand.
It's probably before code
Yeah.
was needed.
So when replacing that, I put in a drain pan.
Okay.
Which doesn't do any good because I don't have the drain piped anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
But I was talking to my friend Steve at Home Depot, who was very helpful.
Your new friend, Steve.
Yeah, Longview Home Depot didn't have me, so I drove to Chehalis.
Oh, you did? Okay.
On New Year's morning.
Yeah, it's good half hour, 40 minutes.
Yeah. So, but chatting with Steve, making sure I had everything I needed. And like, I should probably get the drain pan now. Like, I'm not going to drill a hole in our floor today and install a drain.
Right.
But I also don't want to move the water heater when it's full of water.
It seems like
to install it. So, like, if I'm going to spend this $20 on this useless piece of metal right now.
Right.
And I'm going to put that drain pan under the water heater while it's empty.
Yes.
Because I can manhandle a water heater. Also, like, they're not that heavy empty. They're just awkward.
Oh, yeah.
By yourself. And, like, I didn't... Nikki's dad and brother could have come over, but, like, I really only needed them to lift it in and then...
Yeah.
So what I did... You'll like this. I was ingenuitive.
Oh, okay.
I thought, I bet you if I like wrap a tie down strap around this, and then like that'll give me some leverage.
Okay.
And a tie down strap would fit like 2 times around the back into my hands.
Oh, okay.
After I spent some time like wiggling and trying.
So you're like
trying not to bend the pan. If I didn't have the drain pan, just wiggling it up, that would have been fine.
Right.
But like I got to get over this lip.
Yes.
So I got that tie down strap and it just right, and it's so easy.
Oh, way to go.
I should be smart for a living.
There was a time in my younger days, I don't think I would do this anymore, but man, I wish we would have had this conversation 15 years ago, where I thought, if I were to start a business, I think I'd start a moving business. And I would just have a lot of tools like that, a lot of plants. Like they make those like straps.
That you like 2 guys carry a fridge or a washer.
And I would just invest in those and a nice truck and just make a lot of money moving.
You don't even need a nice truck. You just need
a decent
fine truck. Just a fine truck.
Nice to me means fine truck.
Like it's 2026 right now, so like you're talking like a 2018 Ford F-250.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or like a U-Haul from auction.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah, or just a U-Haul.
That's why you don't even
put it in a bill. But that would have been a good business. We could have started that, a moving business.
I think we could have
used your new plan with the double strap.
Wrap it around.
Just
carrying water heaters one at a time.
Man, give us a call.
All right. I got a really important question.
Okay.
I can't see the red light on this camera. And it makes me nervous because I can't see it.
On.
It's there. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't flip that screen towards me, so I can't see that.
Yeah. I'm colorblind though, so
but there could be light.
There's a light.
Something glows.
Can't guarantee it's red.
Okay, that's fair. I like it a lot.
But yeah, it's on.
Man, so you already did one of yours.
Are you recording the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I pushed that button this time.
Just wanted to double check.
Not gonna make that mistake twice in a row.
Good.
That was my whoops. That was my whoops.
Well, that's okay. It happens. Yeah. Well, I was thinking a little bit more about my Christmas. Just kind of, it's good to kind of process it. Remember it was so good. Another thing that we did that I really enjoyed was we took my nieces to the movie theater and we watched David. Yeah. Have you seen it?
No, but I've seen of it, and it interests me greatly.
It was really, really good. And the movie theater had really comfortable seats there in Minot. It was one of those recliner theaters. I did not expect that. So we were living like kings.
Is Minot like a larger civilized area in North Dakota?
Yeah.
There's like Bismarck, Minot, and like one more?
It's probably one of the 3 cities. Fargo, Bismarck, and Minot. I think it's probably... It's got an international airport, so probably flies to Canada. Right. That's probably what makes it international. But we were in Bismarck. It looks very similar to the Bismarck airport. I think the same people must have built them. But
I mean, probably not a lot of people building airports out in North Dakota. So.
In fact, if you walk into one, you'd think you were in the other one. It's like, just like it. But yeah, so we went to see David. I will confess, I did take a short nap in the middle of David.
Comfy chairs?
Because the chairs were so comfortable. But it was very good. But it did remind me, I got talking to my, we were in the storytelling mode.
Right.
And so my sister and I were laughing about, there was a time here at our local theater where I went to the theater and I have the app and stuff, so I get points racked up and everything. I love a good free thing. And so I'll rack up those points. And so one day I went to the theater and I had some points to use. So I believe if I remember right, I used my points to buy like maybe like a nachos
Right.
and like a soda, and I bought those and, you know, was being really frugal about it. But then they were like, you know, you have a free popcorn here and it's going to expire.
Oh.
Do you want to use it? And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I'm not
like,
going to.
Even if I only eat half, I better eat half of it.
Exactly. I'm not going to leave a free popcorn on the table.
No.
And so I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. And so then as she's getting the popcorn, I start to realize, like, how am I going to carry all this? Because it is already tricky. Like, I have the ticket on my phone and you got to show it to somebody.
Right.
And when you're holding your nachos,
like the nachos like a plastic tray.
It's like in the most weak, feeble plastic tray.
Yeah. It's like a two-hand thing already.
Yeah. And then you got your soda, and you got to somehow get your phone to the person.
Yeah.
And then now I've got a popcorn, and I started to panic a little bit, like, how am I going to carry this? So I mentioned to her, hey, I'm not sure how I'm going to carry this. And she goes, oh, don't worry, we'll have someone help you. And I was like grateful for the help, but I started to picture what this is like in my mind. And it's like, oh, this is so embarrassing. I have to have someone help me. So she did. She got an employee, and they carried my snacks. They escorted me to the seat through the ticket taker, carrying my snacks, and then waited while I sat down in my chair and then put my snacks all in my lap.
So like they carried all your snacks. And you just watched
I think I must have carried at least one thing.
Okay.
Because I had my ticket and one thing probably, but I had to have someone accompany me
right.
like a butler to my seat.
That's amazing.
And the thing that was embarrassing though was I kept thinking like, oh man, like someone from church is gonna see this and they're gonna be like, we are paying that worship pastor way too much. If this is how he
like if he's got enough snacks that he's got to have somebody from the theater carry them.
Snacks at the theater are very expensive, and he's living like a king here.
Living like a king.
So I was embarrassed.
I'm kind of surprised that didn't just become what you do every time you go to the theater. I think it's worth $10 to buy the popcorn just to have the guy. Or even if you just buy just the nachos and a drink, like, man, I'm going to have a hard time carrying this.
I think you could ask.
Anything you can do about that?
Yeah, I think it would be great to ask if you want to have this experience.
Right.
Just buy whatever you buy and be like, hey, could you help me? Like, I don't know if I can carry all this. Can you help me carry this? And they will bring it to your seat with you. Man. And it feels luxurious and also a little embarrassing.
Luxurious and
because then I'm sitting in my seat. I got snacks everywhere. I got so much, like more than
as you should, I think.
As you should, I guess, more than I need.
I don't go to theaters that often, but very soon, the Lord of the Rings will be back in theaters.
Okay.
And I didn't see the first two in theaters because I wasn't a Lord of the Rings guy until I was dating my wife Nicole.
Really?
And then we saw Return of the King in the theater, after I saw the first two on the DVDs.
The digital video disc.
The digital video disc, yes. We had one more. Nicole's family came up after Christmas for a week. Okay. And we did a few things. One of the things we did, we went to Lloyd Center.
Yeah, in Portland.
Now, Lloyd Center is in Portland, Oregon. We also went to Pal's Books. There's a lot of books there.
Yeah.
It was okay. There's people who hate that. It was fine. It was a bookstore.
It is a bookstore. That's true.
That's what I expected.
Yeah.
Lots of them. It's a big bookstore.
It's a big bookstore.
World's largest independent bookstore, according to the website.
It's kind of a local, highlight. You got to go to it.
It's kind of a big deal. That was actually the first time I'd been to it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. Grew up an hour away.
Oh, wow.
Yep. First time I've been there. But Lloyd Center, I remember, like in the 90s, Lloyd Center had like commercials. And their line was, in the center of the city, in the middle of it all, Lloyd Center has it all.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's intense.
And we went there, and let me tell you, in 2026, Lloyd Center does not have it all.
Okay.
Like, they have an ice rink, so like that was the main thing. But it's a 3-story mall.
Yeah. Can you say that again? In the middle of the city.
In the center of it all, Lloyd Center has it all.
Wow. That's a good line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not true. Not at all true.
Okay.
So we ice skated, and the ice skating was lovely. There's a big Christmas tree in the middle.
Oh, yeah. Of the rink? Of the ice. Oh, really?
Of the ice rink.
Cool.
Like, you pay and you can skate all day. They, like, Zamboni the ice, like, every 2 hours for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
We got there, like, right as Zamboni was out there, so, like, we got fresh ice. But there was just a lot of people.
Okay. Like, yeah, I bet.
Which makes sense. I think it's the only reason to be at the mall.
Okay.
But, like, so, like, ice skating was okay, but, like, super crowded. It's not like not a hockey-sized rink. It's a little bit smaller rink.
Yeah.
Like, on a hockey-sized rink, it would probably been, like, okay.
Okay.
But, like, on this small rink, it's like, there were just people everywhere.
Yeah.
One young lady, maybe 10, 12 years old, skating the wrong direction because apparently that's just okay. But, like,
there's no rules.
Turn
it's like
around,
the book of judges.
We danced a little. Like, she ran into me and, like, we turned and I was like, don't fall. She didn't fall, so that was great.
Okay.
She almost ran me over again later.
Yeah.
So that was fun and exciting. And then GameStop was closed. I don't know why. It wasn't like permanently closed. They just like the guy
Just
working
not
had
open
a
today.
family emergency or something.
Yeah,
So like note on the door that says I'll be back at 4.
Okay.
Which seems kind of weird for GameStop.
Yeah.
I feel like a national chain probably has enough people working there.
Especially at the mall, at the center of it all.
Yeah, in the middle of the city. And then so we went into a used Lego store.
Okay.
Which was highly overpriced.
Oof.
Which Legos are already expensive, so overpriced used Legos, not great. And like a TCG type trading card game store.
Okay.
And that one makes sense because like both of those are kind of about the community.
Yeah. Okay.
But went upstairs to use the restrooms on the third floor by the food court.
Yeah.
0 restaurants exist in the food court.
Oh, really? Man.
Like Barnes and Noble was open, and like those 2 stores that we went into were open. Like there's this whole there are more open stores
Really?
in the Three Rivers Crossing.
Wow. Here in our
Kelso,
town.
Washington.
Okay.
Which has been it's being revitalized.
Yeah,
but like
it
has been like a dying mall for 15 years.
Yeah.
We have I guess 3 meal places and an ice cream place in our food court.
Yeah.
And Lloyd Center had 0.
0.
Like
And
there
it
was
wasn't-
an Auntie Anne's pretzel that was like on the way in, but like the food court
It was empty.
deserted.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, what? I mean, apparently they're talking about demolishing it,
Oh, really?
which makes sense.
But that's sad. Would they keep the ice rink, do you
I don't
think? I mean,
know.
that is is it the only place to ice skate? It's the only place I know of, but there must be others.
I think there's a place in Vancouver that is like mostly hockey, but they have some open skates. There's a place in Hillsborough,
Okay.
or out Beaverton, Hillsborough, where the Winterhawks practice.
Wow.
And they have some public skates.
Yeah. But that would be sad because I think Lloyd Center is also where that famous Tanya Harding trained there, didn't she? Oh, man.
Yeah.
So-
from Portland, Oregon.
Yeah. The Olympic skater.
So Lloyd Center. I wouldn't.
Did you see her when you were there?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, there's too many people, so maybe I just missed her.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
But,
she's probably there somewhere.
Probably lots of people on the ice.
Oh, man.
Nobody not on the ice. Or maybe people in Barnes and Noble. Like it's a big Barnes and Noble.
Yeah. Well, that's sad to see a mall go down like that, especially the one that was at the center of it all.
Yeah, in the middle of the city.
Yeah. Huh. Well, speaking of Legos.
Speaking of Lego.
I had a hankering to get into Legos the other day, and I looked at the prices of Legos and changed my mind.
Right?
But for a long time in my Amazon recommendations has been this Lego cat that looks like my cat Ricky.
I think you need that.
My roommate Ricky, who's also a cat.
Right.
And so I've been thinking I should buy that. Anyway, I bought it.
Good.
I did. And I ordered it and I started putting it together last night.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if I'm describing this correctly, but it's like on the picture, it's a cat.
Right.
Yeah, as you would expect. But when I opened the box, it's like all these tiny, tiny pieces. I did not expect that.
You put them together.
I mean, I knew that. But like, I just thought, I don't know. It's like thousands of pieces to make a cat. And so I'm putting it together, and I just didn't expect that inside the shell of this cat was like all the pieces were like little.
Right.
I thought it would maybe.
And often Lego will use like interesting colors for insides of things.
I think what
I
they're
know you
doing.
don't see all the colors, but it's like, hey, we want you to know.
Yeah.
This is a brick that you're not going to see later.
Yeah.
It's just
I noticed that because I haven't played with Lego since I was a kid.
Right.
And I noticed that they've gotten so much better. Like, I think they're doing different colors so that you can see how it's orientated on the diagram.
Yeah.
That's what the colors are for, right?
Yeah.
Even colorblind person figured that out. But they also have them split into different bags.
Yeah. How many bags was your cat?
I think it's like 19 bags or something.
That's a lot
of I don't know how many pieces it actually is. It says on it, but
okay.
It was way more pieces than I expected. And the pieces were way smaller than I expected. And so I just felt like this must be what God felt like when he was building cats.
Right.
Because it's just intricate.
Yeah. Just so many pieces.
Probably just a taste of what it felt like for God to build
just a taste.
But I'm really excited to see what my cat Ricky thinks of.
Right. He's like full size.
It's going to be the same size as him.
He's a pretty big cat.
He's a big cat, yeah. But like I got the body part built, and it's the same size as him.
Okay.
And I think it's fun because I'm building it as a monument to my cat. So I hope he feels honored.
Right.
and special that I would do that for him. That's my goal.
Good.
But he also might hate it.
He might, cause why is there another cat?
Yeah,
Why he not moving?
And will he think it's a cat when he first sees it? Do I hide it somewhere and just watch it walk around the house and startled by this? Try to scare him
very
with it.
Still cat statue.
I don't know. I'm very excited to see what that's going to be like.
But
it's going to scratch my Lego itch because it is quite a project. Good. And it's very fun.
It is. I recently built a Lego set.
Okay.
I don't do it that often, but. I've been playing Lorcana, Disney trading card game, at J&L Games in a 3-word crossing.
Yeah.
Hi, J&L Games.
At the center of it all.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's better than Light Center these days.
Yeah.
We should get an ice rink.
You should get a slogan in the middle of Kelso.
Like shop, dine, experience or something. That's what they tell us.
That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, that's what they want us to do there. But they had the Shire set from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
And it's like a $300 set.
Okay.
And I don't often buy $300 sets of Legos.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But when I play Lorcana, I pay $10 to play Lorcana, and I can win store credit.
Yeah.
It's like I spent a few months playing Lorcana pretty well.
Uh-huh.
And so just before Christmas, with a Christmas gift card to cover the rest of it, I used my $250 of store credit, and I got this Lego set. Nicole and I built this. It's lovely. It's not huge, but it's very detailed.
Yeah.
It's like a back end where Bilbo and Frodo live.
Okay.
And the party tree
where
Bilbo does his little disappearing act. And, it's lovely.
That's fun. What do you do with it when you're done? You put it behind your
It's currently on my shelf in my office.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah. Do people see it when they watch your live streams?
No, it's not on that shelf. But I should shoot some videos of face that way so it can be on camera.
Yeah, you should.
Maybe we'll give a tour of it.
A tour.
That'll be a whole video, just a tour of Bag End.
Yeah. Maybe you put it here one day.
Maybe it would fit. At least the
Or here.
Yeah, just here.
I'll bring my cat in as well. Yeah.
Man, we should have done show and tell.
Show and tell. We should do a show and tell episode. Write that down.
Right?
Okay.
Or at least it's part of an episode.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good idea.
Show and tell.
Well, that's awesome.
You've got nothing left on your list for me to ask.
No, I think that's all my list. What do you've got left? I have to say.
Not yet. Don't do that one.
Okay.
No.
When are we going to get to it?
We're going to get to it after this one.
All right.
So I'll ask you this question because I have stories. My brother-in-law and his family were in town.
Okay, yeah.
And we ice skated, we bowled, we played mini golf.
Oh, yeah, good.
So my question for you, and we played a lot of board games.
Okay.
How competitive should family events be?
Oh, man. You want a real answer?
I want your real answer. If you and your brother and sister are sitting down to play the farming game.
We're not a super competitive family,
right?
Although we maybe just a little bit. But here's what I think. I think family events should be as competitive as they can be without losing the fun.
Okay.
Is probably my real answer. Because I think when you're with your family, you should razz each other a little bit. You should have some competition. Right? You should really show up to play.
Okay.
But you don't want it to not be fun anymore.
Okay. So if you were playing mini golf with your brother and sister, and you won by one stroke.
Yeah.
And then you were having pizza right afterwards. Uh-huh. We have a mini golf place in Longview that has pizza right next to it.
Oh, yeah.
Putt and pizza.
Yeah. The center of it all.
Yeah. We have a bunch of centers of it all. Would you take the scorecard after you did the math and hand it to your brother who you beat by one stroke so we can take it home and frame it? Hey, I want to take it home and frame it because you almost beat me. Is that acceptable, or did I cross the line?
No, I think that's
hypothetically
good.
Did somebody?
I think that's expected. I mean, what else are you going to do with it? Or I would have pinned it to my shirt, maybe,
right?
Or something like that. Or maybe I would have framed it,
take a picture and get a shirt made.
Yeah,
next time you show, just have the scorecard,
and then gift that to him next Christmas.
Yeah.
Or frame it for him and gift that to him next Christmas. Okay. I think those are all expected.
Absolutely.
I don't think you crossed any lines.
And then
did he think you crossed any lines?
No. I think he thought it was hilarious.
Okay, good. Yeah. So you won by one stroke.
I won by one stroke.
Woo!
Putting.
Hey, congratulations.
I had a good front nine. I was ahead by 3 or 4 strokes after the front nine. I had an iffy hole in the back.
Okay.
But he didn't quite catch me. Got pretty close. We should play putt sometime.
Yeah.
We should do a live podcast
as we play
putt.
That'd be wild. Yes.
I think we could do it.
Write in the comments if you would watch that. You think we
I
could
would
do that?
watch. I think we could.
Okay.
We got the Rode mics and just take one camera with the tripod.
Yeah.
Set
All
it
right.
up and
That'd be
talk
so fun. Let's
That'd be
totally do
wild.
that. I'm trying to remember. I played that course once.
It's pretty good.
We should also talk about putt-putt golf like we're real golfers.
Right.
Like, did you ever play that course over
over in West Longview?
But is there a hole that's kind of tricky or more tricky than the rest?
Um,
I got a hole in one on one hole. That's what I remember.
I learned playing putt-putt that being consistently okay is better than being occasionally great.
That's probably a good way to live.
Because like we split up guys and girls, and the girls played through. And I think between the girls there was like 3 or 4 hole-in-ones. Mm-hmm. And between the guys there was 0.
Oh.
But all of our final scores were lower.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't hole-in-one once, but like I had like 7 or 8 less strokes than the best person on the girls' team.
That's like the story of the tortoise and the hare. You ever heard of it?
I've heard of that. Yeah, the tortoise is slow and steady.
Wins the race.
Gets way ahead and takes a little nap.
Yeah. If he was a mini golf story, the hare would have gotten several holes in one.
Right, but then had a bunch of 5s and 6s.
Yep. But the tortoise, steady
and slow.
Yep.
Just kept going.
So good job. You were the tortoise.
I was the tortoise. Way to go, tortoise.
Yeah.
And then we bowled. When's the last time you bowled?
Oh, it's been a while, but yeah, bowling.
I feel like we...
Wait, does we bowling count?
No, it doesn't. So I feel like we bowl Winter Brothers too because like it's something to do.
Yeah.
There's not a lot... There's fun things to do in Longview Kelso, but there's not that much to do in Longview Kelso.
But bowling's one of those things.
Bowling is one of those things. We bowled, and I wrestle with bowling because...
Okay, you shouldn't do it. I think you're doing it wrong.
Oh, right. Don't wrestle. But like in doing it once a year, like I'm not going to be good at it.
Right.
So I wrestle with like, and I'm a little sad. The current scoring TV system doesn't tell you how fast you threw it.
Oh, it doesn't?
Because like, I was like, well, I'm going to bowl poorly, but I'm going to have fun. And I'm going to hurt myself trying to throw the hardest.
Okay.
And now I can't even, they took that away from me.
They did?
I'm like,
isn't that part of it?
No, I just got to like have fun. And but I'm like.
I bet people were abusing it.
Probably. Probably I might be those people. But, because like I'm not going to be that consistent. Like Nicole's dad used to bowl.
Oh, he did. I bet he's good.
But he still only bowls, as far as I know, once a year when we bowl.
But does he do the thing where the ball curves?
Yeah.
Oh, really, man.
But
so that's a good.
And he usually like he does better than anybody else.
Yeah.
But like I think he misses more than he used to because like if you only do it once a year and not once a week.
But if he's doing that curving
I think he should probably join a bowling league.
He should. Yeah.
But I did not win at bowling.
Oh, bummer.
And I had to be okay not winning because it's just like I'm not. If I try to do good, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Because in playing 2 games once a year, like I'm not gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get lucky a few times. I threw a couple strikes. I threw a couple spares. I generally threw a gutter ball like after a spare. So like when you throw a spare, you get the points for your next ball added to it.
Yeah.
I would just throw those in the gutter.
Don't even need them.
I don't want your extra points. Like I would have liked to have them, but like that just every time I threw good, the next one was just real bad.
Oh man. So I'm not like, the tortoise, not gutter. Not steady as you.
No,
that's bad.
It's very hairish.
Yeah, hairish. You know what I think is coming to me? I think the answer to how competitive should you be? I think you should be competitive with all your heart, but compete to see who has the most fun. Yeah. I
might have done okay.
Okay.
Maybe second or third place. The most fun.
Yeah. That does remind me, and if I could change the subject, we did some fun things as well. And besides the water slides and the movie theater, we also went to a trampoline park, which I've never been to before. Have you ever been to?
Yeah, there's something.
There's something, aren't they? Well, there was a foam pit.
Okay.
And when we were kids, when I was in high school, we would have loved to have a foam pit.
Right.
I mean, the things we would have done into that thing, because we did some pretty crazy stuff. We had a trampoline bike,
right?
That we called it the tramp bike,
right?
That we took the wheels off this bicycle, and then we used it on the tramp. We put padding over the forks,
of course,
and then we used it on the trampoline to do all sorts of like tail whips and tail whip backflips. And was it scary to be jumping on a trampoline with a piece of with a large piece of metal?
A little bit.
It was pretty scary. Did we get some injuries? A little bit, but that was very fun. So I was wondering, going to this trampoline park, like, do they provide the tramp bike, or do we have to bring our own?
I didn't see anything on the website.
Yeah, they didn't say. Anyway, We went to this, and I jumped in the foam pit. I was so excited about that. But I did a front flip and landed on my back and instantly sunk right to the bottom of the foam pit.
They're like, well, how do I?
Yeah, and so like my feet are sticking up in the air,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, and the foam had like covered me, and it was a little scary at first, like, and then you couldn't get out. There was
You're
nothing.
like, are they going to send the guy? How long do they wait?
I literally considered for a second. It's like, I think I need help. I think I need to call for help because like I'm just stuck in here, and there's nothing firm to hang on to. Yeah. It was really
painful. There wasn't like a list to read through of how to get out before you jumped in?
Send the crane. Is there a crane?
Right? A claw machine?
The claw. They should have an extra game where a kid can put in a quarter and run the claw machine to get the old man out of the foam pit.
And then he gives them $5 if they get him.
Yeah, exactly. I would have that. I could have used that.
But you get all the quarters they spend, and the one that wins, you get $5.
I would have paid $5 to help get out of there because I did eventually get out, but that was really tricky.
I assume so.
yeah. Just in case you're wondering.
I guess I should have asked. I'm sorry. Yeah. How uncaring of me.
Yeah. I did get out.
You did get out.
I didn't want you worried about me, but
good.
Yeah, but it was crazy. Anyway, that was fun things. We should have a trampoline park here.
We should, like in this room.
In this room,
it could be the ceiling's not that
a foam pit at least. But
yeah, from the balcony.
Yes, that would be great.
That'd be rad.
Oh man.
I have one more thing on my list.
Okay, yes. Now this one has been on here since we've started the podcast, and it doesn't say much. And so I've been wondering what it is, and every time we record, I'm like, are we getting to it? Not yet.
Not yet.
But it says January. We will do this question.
It's January.
So let's hear it. I've been dying.
Maybe next time
to know.
No, this time. Well, the line on the notes is the danger of what would you do ...
Yeah. What would you do?
What would you do? So 5 years ago or so, 6 years ago, my friend and mentor and ministry coach and mountain bike enthusiast Eric Schmidt.
Oh yeah, I know Eric Schmidt.
you go mountain biking.
I have gone mountain biking.
Borrowed some accessories.
Yeah.
But he was like, it was in a season where I was being fired from the church I was at.
Okay.
Because they didn't have money to pay two pastors and they were walking through a transition. Not because I was a really, really bad youth pastor.
Yeah, you should call it like laid off.
I should, but it's more fun to say I got fired.
Okay.
It is. So that's why I explained it a little bit.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, what would you do like if money weren't an issue?
Yeah.
And man, have you ever thought through that question?
A little bit.
It can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, well, why is money the issue?
Well, I mean, I know why.
You know why. But
I've thought about that.
My answer, and I don't know why this was my answer. Like every time I think about it, I was like, this seems like a ridiculous answer.
Okay.
My answer was like, I don't know. And like, I had never looked at raising support as a missionary.
Yeah.
Like I'd worked in a church. I'd volunteered in ministry plenty.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, I would like raise support to be able to like help ministries with their like digital media, like video production and podcasting and stuff like that. What an answer! Like I don't know why that was my answer. Why did I say raise support to do this? Like why didn't I say just get paid to do this?
Right. Because you were not letting money be the issue.
Because the job doesn't exist anymore. It's like I would have to. Obviously, I can't get hired to do this anymore because nobody's hiring anybody to do this except for very big churches. But I have a large church skill set and a small church soul. Yeah. Like I don't think I'd be happy at a church big enough to pay a guy to do.
Gotcha.
Like just video design work.
Okay.
Nothing like big churches do great things.
Yeah.
And many of them love Jesus and follow Jesus as well. Just not my jam.
Yeah. Okay.
But Eric's response as well. I work with Sun Life, which is a missionary support raised organization that does disciple making in the life of Christ. Mm-hmm. And the associate director Josh Yates has been talking about needing to bring somebody on to do exactly what you just said, which like started me down the road of the last 6 years, raising support first with Sun Life and now with In Faith.
Yeah.
And wild ride of what would you do if money was an option? I guess if money was an option, I'd raise support to be a missionary, which makes it so that money kind of is an issue.
It's hard to separate money from the question, in some way. Yeah. But that's awesome. That was 6 years ago.
That was almost 6 years ago.
Think about where you've come. Like that's what you're doing. Like
that's what I'm doing.
Are doing all this podcast stuff. Yeah. And not just for this podcast, but others.
Right.
And
some video ministry at East Hills and some other work with students at East Hills.
Wow.
It's wild.
So I don't see the danger.
Well, the danger is you couldn't end up being a missionary for 6 years.
If you ask that question, you could end up doing it.
What would you do if money wasn't an issue?
When I've thought about this a little bit, and I think it would have to do with travel.
Okay.
And probably I would just do my YouTube channel. Like,
Right.
I'd probably just make that the thing I do. And maybe I'd buy like one of those vans and live in that van.
I love vans.
Yeah. And just travel and film videos and do ministry stuff.
Yeah.
Music stuff,
Around
music
the-
ministry.
Around the nation and the world.
Yeah.
Before we get to our serious part, I Met's a strong word, but I went to Walmart and there was a guy, and he came out of a large black van, like the Sprinter type van.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes those are where people live in, and sometimes or camping. Or
sometimes it's where people are delivering.
And they're delivering or working. So I was like, "Is that like a van for work or a van for like camping and stuff?" And he said, "Sorry, I don't speak any English. I'm from Ukraine."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I am 95% sure that it's for camping / living out of.
But he
like,
said that
traveling
in
the United
English?
States. In English.
Okay.
Thick accent. But he learned enough to be like, I can't have a conversation. I don't know what you said, and I can't have a conversation.
I totally get it.
But I was like,
you're speaking English now.
It's like none. I was like, I don't know if none is true.
I get it. Yeah.
But and maybe he just didn't want to tell me because he thought I might think it was weird.
Sure.
But my guess is like maybe traveling the United States in it and seeing what we have over here. Because we walked into Walmart together. Okay. And then he went like straight to where the bathrooms are, wearing like flip flop and shorts.
Oh, okay.
And it's like 38 degrees this morning and kind of rainy.
Yeah.
So it felt like maybe I slept in the parking lot.
Yeah.
And I'm about to use the bathroom and brush my teeth and then go would be my guess.
I bet you're right.
Which makes sense why he wouldn't want to tell somebody that it's a camper van.
Sure.
I just think they're cool.
I think it's safe to tell you though.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know that.
He didn't know that was a safe
That's
person.
so cool, and I'm jealous of him. That's what I would do. I would go to Ukraine and travel in my camper.
Get a van. Maybe. Travel. You'd have to learn a little bit Ukrainian if you want to lead worship over there.
Also, there's war, but
that's we got a van.
But
you got to stay away from where the war is.
Yeah. Either way, that would be very fun to do that in another country.
Yeah.
Scary, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't speak many languages, so
I barely speak English.
I barely do too.
All right. Transition?
Yeah, sounds good.
So Jesse, what is something that God is showing you or letting you see or walking with you through?
Well, something that I would like to share, I'm going to try to articulate this. I'm still working on articulating this. I think I have been for many years now, but I've been thinking about the issue of suffering. And, when we go through difficult things, it's very common for us to wonder, why is God allowing us to suffer? Like, why does he allow suffering when he's all powerful and is good and wants good for us? Why does he allow this? And I know that suffering does not come from God, but it's a result of sin in the world and our own sin. And so God doesn't cause suffering. It's not what he designed or wanted for us. Right. So I understand that. But still, sometimes in difficult times, you do wonder, God, why aren't you making this better more quickly? And I've been reading this book called Forgiving What You Can't Forget by Lisa TerKeurst.
Yeah.
TerKeurst, I think I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, it has some extra letters.
Sorry, Lisa.
There's like a Y in there?
Yeah. I was spelling it like turkey.
Right.
There's some other vowels, but
sometimes. Y is only sometimes a vowel.
Yeah. But anyway, it's a great book. I have a few chapters left, but I've been enjoying it. But I'm probably not going to quote her correctly, but this is what I got out of it. She said something about how, when we walk through the painful things, it's like almost part of our human limitation. I think we have to kind of like go through each layer of suffering, like piece by piece, or like as it kind of unfolds in our life. Right. And she brought up this idea that, God, if he were to like let us process all of it at once, like we probably couldn't. And I had never thought of it quite like that. Like as a human, my limitation, I do need to go through each layer and kind of heal at each layer. And when you look back, that's actually quite a blessing of God. So it's not his cruelty or even his distance, but more like his kindness to let us walk through each layer and heal us so holistically at each level of the pain that we're suffering. And I just never thought of it quite like that. And I thought that might be a helpful thing to remember when going through difficult times. And often we do wonder, is God present with me? I feel so far from him during those times. But I do know, when we've walked through some experience like that, there usually does come a point where you look back and you realize, oh, he's been so present the whole time. And I think especially, I mean, even during it, sometimes if we'll lean into him during our suffering, it actually does bring us closer to him. And there's an intimacy there that can be very special. And so we find that he actually is so present and kind and with us through it all. So that's something I've been thinking about. Just why does God allow suffering? I think that might be another piece of bringing some understanding or some comfort in those times.
Yeah.
How about for you?
We should link that book somewhere.
Yeah.
I might forget though.
Yeah. Lisa Turkers.
Yeah. But remember that we think we should do it.
Yes.
Even if we don't. Man, for me,
not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Not yet. Not Walmart. Not Lisa Turkers. Yeah. Not Winco.
Yeah. Winco.
Oh yeah, I was like, I didn't remember why we talked about Winco, but
it's my drink. It's from Winco. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yet.
Phil Vischer, not a sponsor.
Yet.
Reach out, Phil. We'll chat. Josh Droke started a new sermon series about peace.
Yeah.
Being people of peace. And he used Philippians 4, 6, and 7. We read it at our small group, and I asked somebody if they'd read Philippians 4, verse 6 and the following verse.
Okay.
Because we have young people, and I didn't want to put those numbers together. So
Philippians 4, 6, and the following verse after that.
Yeah, that's how I asked. I was like, no, you don't get the hand motion, no. I mean, I do it too. So, I didn't want to say because I would have had to do it.
That's good.
But it's a great verse. Don't be anxious about anything, but in everything through prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your request to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Wonderful verse. True verse.
Yeah.
Great verse when you're feeling anxious. But he also talked about, like, when he was growing up, like, memorizing that verse.
Yeah.
And, like, kind of the hope or maybe the promise from adults and leaders at that time. Like, if there's a problem, you memorize the verse and you're good.
Yeah.
And not always the case. Maybe not often the case, but, like, knowing that verse in our head and actually being able to just know that verse in our heart.
Yeah.
Like, having it memorized is great because in having it memorized, I can remember it. When I'm feeling anxious, I can think through those words and trust their truth and their goodness, and know that I don't have to be anxious.
Yeah.
But not thinking, well, if I memorize a verse, then I won't be anxious.
Yeah.
But to know that, like, I can memorize this verse so that when I am anxious or when I am feeling overwhelmed, I know that the peace of God is available. I know those steps, prayer and petition, and take my request to God, and His peace will be with me. Like, I don't have to make the peace. Memorizing the words doesn't make the peace, but memorizing the words or knowing the gist of the words can get me to where I can be like, this is overwhelming or making me anxious. I know that I can turn to God. I know I can trust His goodness.
Yeah.
I know I can take what's worrying me to God.
Yeah.
But just that reminder.
Yeah.
It was a good message. I was really excited. We were going to move on from sermon discussion in our small group.
Yeah.
And I sat there like, I don't think we're moving on from sermon discussion. Like, I think this is going to be good for us to all process.
Yeah.
And it was.
Good. Yeah. It's easy to have those truths in our head.
Right.
And sometimes hard to get them into our heart till we've experienced them. But I think having them in our heads is a good first step.
Yeah, I think it's an important step because some people are like, we don't need to memorize scripture. Because like, well, if you don't know it,
right,
it's harder for Holy Spirit to bring it back.
Yeah.
At least by my math. Haven't sent that in for corrections yet, but so knowing it.
Yeah, I agree. That's good stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I think we're done.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks so much for hanging out with us as we just talk about life. Apparently, we had a lot of fun over the Christmas and holiday break.
Let us know how your Christmas was in the comments.
Yeah, we should have asked for comments a long time before this.
Yeah.
Go back in time and leave us comments.
Better late than never. Let us know, how competitive should you be?
Yeah. Or what your here's a great question. What's your favorite, like, slightly competitive family activity?
Yes.
Not for you, but for them. Is it bowling? Is it a board game?
Yeah.
Is it I didn't have anything funny.
And when's the last time you've changed out a toilet?
Yeah.
On Christmas Eve.
On Christmas, it's not the worst thing to do on Christmas Eve, I guess.
I mean, you do need to have it done.
It's pretty helpful to have, too.
Yeah.
It's pretty helpful. Anyways,
good.
I'm Wayne, Jesse, Walking Through the Podcast. Thank you so much. You can like, you can subscribe. You can share with a friend. Like, if you like this,
share
maybe you have a friend that would like this.
Yeah.
If I'm your friend, share it with me. I'd like this.
Share it with me.
Share it with us.
I'll share it with you.
Yeah. We'll see you later, alligators. Do I like see you later, alligator, or do I like we'll see you in the next episode?
You always say alligator. That's
I do, but like I feel like I also want to encourage them to come back to the next episode.
Oh yeah.
We'll see you in the next episode. Alligator.
Kangaroo. Kangaroo.
We'll see you later, which means in the next episode, alligator.
Crocodile.
Yeah. After a while, kangaroo.
I like that. After a while, kangaroo.